Hey everyone, it's Chris from Rat Race Rebellion, coming at you with the newest installment in our series about how to find legitimate remote jobs with big name companies. So today I'm going to show you how to navigate the Google website to find all of their remote jobs. Before I do that, I do want to remind you that if you like this video when you get to the end, please give us a thumbs up. That does help us here at YouTube. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, please do that while you're here. We'll make sure that we give you some great content all the time about how to find and land legitimate remote jobs, as well as how to spot and avoid scams. You can just click on that subscribe button below, and while you're there, hit the little bell icon, and that will ensure that you get notifications every time we upload new content. So let's dive into Google. As always, I'm going to start on the company website, and in this case, that's just google.com, and you can see that up here in the address bar. So Google, and we're all familiar, or most of us are familiar with what their page looks like, and there's very little information in there because it's a search site, and they really just want to hit us with that search box. So what you're going to do in this case is click on the About link. In this case, it's in the upper left-hand corner of my page because I'm looking at this on a laptop. So we can see across the top of the page, they don't have any links that lead to an obvious careers or job page. So as usual, we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the page where we should find, yes, under company resources, we see a link to careers. So we'll just click on that. As you know, if you've seen others of my videos, I do like to scroll down and see what kind of information they're offering on their careers page. And honestly, I have not looked at theirs in a while. So I do want to just take a look and see if they have anything in here that may be helpful. Yeah, it looks like pretty general information about what it's like to work at Google. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top, and again, as usual, I'm not putting anything in the obvious boxes, nothing under role or where. I'm just going to click right on that search button. The reason I do that is 9 times out of 10, it's going to take you to a page where you get more advanced search options, and you can see that's exactly what happened here. So as of today, February 29th, happy leap day, by the way, we see that they have 1,947 jobs available. Those are not, of course, all remote, and we want to look strictly for remote options. So the obvious link to click on here in that case would be locations. And under locations, we see remote eligible. They do have a little information symbol here, so I'm just going to mouse over that, and it tells us the remote filter will show you jobs that are eligible for remote work. Some roles allow for remote work and or in-office work. Okay, so essentially they're letting you know that some of these roles, if they show up as remote, you have the option to work them either remote or in office. So I did click on that, and you can see that it automatically dropped the number of current job openings to 80. So we know that it already updated, and now in this right-hand column, we're only seeing their remote jobs. As with most career sites, they do give you additional filters that you can use to fine-tune their job search and find something that fits your skill set. So we'll just have a quick look at those while we're here. So it's asking you about your career level right now. Are you not really started yet? Are you looking for an apprenticeship or an internship? Is it early career, mid-career, advanced? Are you C-level? Are you director plus? In the skills and qualifications section, it gives you an option to freeform, just put in some information about what your skills are, and that will help to fine tune and find jobs that they have listed that have those skills. They're looking for degrees here. So if you do have a degree, you can drop that in there among your qualifications, whether you're looking for full-time, part-time, temporary. And then they have their internal mechanism here. Do you only want to work for a certain part of Google? So let's say you only are interested in positions that they have in with YouTube, because of course Google owns YouTube as well as these other companies. So as you can see, you can fine tune quite a bit there. Now, one of the things that I always do is I will click on a job, any job, just to try to figure out whether or not they are using applicant tracking software. I highly doubt it with Google. Given their size, I think that they do almost everything internally. And that is correct. You can see that when I clicked on the apply button, I'm still within Google. It didn't take me to Taleo or My Workday Jobs or ICIMS or another applicant tracking software site. It's keeping me right here in the Google environment. So you are not going to be sending your information out through a third-party applicant tracking software. That doesn't mean that Google isn't using applicant tracking software. It just may be proprietary. It might be theirs. So I would still recommend that you write an applicant tracking software friendly resume when you send it out to them. I would still recommend that you to zero in on any keywords that they've included in the job description and mirror those in your cover letter if they give you an option to include one. And again, make sure that they're included in your resume. I have to believe that a company as technical as Google and as big as Google is probably using scanners, resume scanners that are going through, they're parsing your resume and looking for those keywords and other details that would be derived directly from the job description. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about applicant tracking software, I strongly suggest that you look at Module 8 of our free online course. It will give you a lot of information about what applicant tracking software is, how companies use it, and why it's so important that you take that under consideration while you're creating your tailored resume for each job. And I will go ahead and include a link to Module 8 of our online course, although I, of course, encourage you to watch all of the modules because each one of them brings value to your job search, and it will help to streamline your search for a legitimate remote job. Speaking of remote jobs, if you are seriously looking for one, then of course I encourage you to visit the ratracerebellion.com website as well. We post screened legitimate work from home jobs there 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And while you're there, look in the upper right-hand corner of any page on the site and you'll see a link to subscribe to our email newsletter, which also goes out Monday through Friday and will bring your attention to what we've posted recently to the site, but will also give you some other information that will help you along on your path. That's it. I look forward to seeing you next time here on the ratracerebellion.com YouTube channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye.